Hi, this is Hardball Retro. Welcome to the Retrodome. Today we'll be recapping the 1984 season replay that I'm currently running. Um, I'm through the games on the schedule up to August 31st of that season, so only 1 month remaining. So we'll see how the pennant races are. We'll check out the leaderboards, see if any special events occurred in August. You can go back and see my recaps for the different months of the '84 season as well. And then when the regular season is over, I'll do another recap, and then we'll do the playoff games probably on an individual basis. So looking forward to that. I am managing the Angels, and we've been struggling here, struggling to stay afloat. Let's click right into the season overview. Um, I'm running this simulation on Digital Diamond Baseball version 12.1. So, and I'm doing as played lineups, rotations, schedules, transactions, and so forth. Um, so as I've mentioned in the previous recaps, my involvement is limited to managing the Angels. You can see a little thumbs up icon on the Angels. That means it's human managed, and the rest of these are computer managed. So, all right, let's jump in. American League East. Tigers are out in front, but they are nowhere near as dominant as they were in the actual '84 season. They're currently with the Yankees and Jays winning 5 straight, and the Tigers stumbling a little bit at the end of August here. So they only hold a 3-game lead over the Yankees and the Jays. The Red Sox are 10 games over 500, but they're pretty much out of it here, as well as the Orioles above 500. The Indians, 69 and 68, are above 500, but well out of the picture at this point, and the Brew Crew bringing up the rear with a 52 and 83 mark. AL West, things are interesting here. The Royals are at 500, 67 and 67. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say about this division other than uh, the only reason I'm still in it is that this division's pretty terrible in '84. So my Angels, 7 games under. We just got beat up. Well, 5-5 in our last 10, but we've taken some beatings by New York in particular. Baltimore was in town as well as Detroit. But we're still in this, barely breathing, but we're 3.5 back. I believe we face KC down the stretch here for at least 6 games. So we'll see how that shakes out. Okay, who else is still in it? Well, the White Sox are barely in it. I'd say the A's have a very long shot, and I'm going to go with the rest of these clubs are probably out of it. Texas, Twins, and the Mariners, not even at 60 wins at this point, so they're most likely done. But I've seen stranger things happen, so we'll keep an eye on that. NL East, Cubs, as they were in real life, are out in front. Cardinals are next, 6 games back. Montreal hanging in there, 6.5 back. And the Mets, I'm going to say they're probably out of it here. Sub 500, disappointing year for the '84 Mets in this simulation. Pirates and Phillies are done, 57 wins each coming into September. NL West, this is the only division where the actual leader is not out in front. The Padres are 3.5 back of the Astros right now. So again, within striking distance at least. Not awful, but they're just a little bit a tick below what they did in the regular season in real life in '84. The Dodgers, 7 games out. I mean, still in it, barely, but they're still alive. Braves 66 and 66, probably done. They'd have to pull off a minor miracle to get into contention here at this point. Reds and the Giants are out of it. And let's take a look at the leaderboard. All right, we've got Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly, 364 clip. He's been tearing it up. He definitely did some damage against me in the last series. I faced the Yankees. Kirby Puckett, strong, 332. Willie Wilson, Mike Easler, Dave Winfield up there in the top 5 for batting average. Home run leader, Tony Armas, as he did in real life, 35 jacks. Andre Thornton, 31 for the Tribe. Mike Easler with 30 for Boston. We've got Pudge Fisk and Dwayne Murphy. Mattingly atop the leaderboard in RBI with 114, followed by George Bell, Larry Parrish, Armas, and Easler. All right, leading the NL in hitting, Mookie Wilson, 334, actually tied with Gary Carter of the Expos in 84. You know that Carter was traded to the Mets prior to the start of the 85 season, but here he is on the Expos. Tony Gwynn, strong, 331. He definitely is in position to overtake Wilson and Carter. Keith Hernandez and Ozzie Smith up there rounding out the top 5. Home run and RBI leader, no surprise here, Mike Schmidt, 36 and 104. Heading into the final month, well ahead of Ron Cey, the runner-up with 22 dingers. I've got George Foster with 20, Jody Davis, and Dale Murphy with 19. So low home run totals in the NL. Jose Cruz, 102 ribbies, which is a significant reason why the Astros are leading the NL West at this point. Got Steve Garvey with the Padres with 94, Gary Carter, Keith Hernandez. ERA leaders, we've got Mike Witt of the Angels. This is one of my shining stars here for my Halos. Witt with the 211, and he's got 16 victories. You see him down here. Mark Gubicza, 2.30 ERA, runner-up. Then we've got Blyleven, Necro, Viola. So no real surprises here in the top 5. Win leaders, Lamar Hoyt, Jack Morris, Phil Necro, Dave Stieb, and Mike Witt with 16 apiece. Save leader, so in real life, Willie Hernandez was the Cy Young and MVP from 84. He's got 24 saves. Ernie Camacho with 18, Dan Quisenberry 16, Bob Stanley, and Luis Sanchez. And I will mention the save totals are a bit low because I had misconfigured my manager profile as far as the bullpens were concerned. I got that straightened out after I realized we were about maybe halfway into the season. I realized that I hadn't set my bullpens up properly, so but I didn't want to start from scratch as I was managing all these games on a I was actually managing the Angel games, so it wasn't like I could just start from scratch with that. So the saves totals might be a bit low, but I'm not overly concerned. And I know how to set it up going forward. NL pitching leaders, Doc Gooden, 201. Doc Gooden leads the league with 17 wins. No surprise here. Len Barker of the Braves, that's a bit of a surprise with a 2.48 ERA. Yeah, some of these pitchers here I would not expect to be up here. Jeff Russell, Charlie Lee, I know he had a good year in 84, so that's not a shocker. And Jeff D. Robinson of the Giants, rounding out the top 5 in NL ERA. Looking at the win leaders after Doc Gooden, We've got Rick Honeycutt of the Dodgers, Nolan Ryan of the Astros, Mike Krukow of the Giants, and Dave LaPointe of the Cardinals. Save lead, Jeff Reardon by 1 over Lee Smith, Donnie Moore of the Braves, Frank DePino, and Rich Goose Gossage. All right, here's the MVP and Cy Young races as of August, we'll call it September 1st. The games are done through August 31st right now. So Don Mattingly holds a commanding lead for the AL MVP race. Tony Armas, Lloyd Mosby, George Bell, Mike Easler, top 5. AL Cy Young, Mike Witt over Phil Niekro, Dave Stieb, Lamar Hoyt, Jack Morris. NL MVP, Mike Schmidt over Sandberg, Ryan Sandberg, Tim Raines, Jose Cruz, Alan Wiggins. And NL Cy Young is Dwight Gooden over Nolan Ryan, Rick Honeycutt, Mike Krukow, and Walt Terrell of the Mets. Quickly look at the who's hot, who's not. Donnie Baseball, 488, 13 ribbies, and 12 runs scored over his last 9 games. Leave that up here for a minute. Okay, and current hit streaks and longest hit streaks. Dave Winfield, current 22. That's the longest of the year in the American League. And Bill Doran with a 13-gamer currently. Jeffrey the Hackman Leonard with 24. All right, let's go to special events page, reports. Special events, and let's see if anybody's thrown a no-hitter, hit 4 homers in a game, that kind of thing. All right, we're going to scroll down a bit here. That's a lot of walk-offs. Homers. Oh, we had a 3-homer game from Andre Thornton. Yeah, we can click into that real quick. 3 homers, 6 ribbies, and if we look at the scorecard, Thornton homered against Dave Stieb, and in the 9th inning off of Dennis Lamp. Okay, and it actually went extra innings, and he failed to go deep against Brian Clark. So, but he did get 3 homers in the game. Grand slams, we're going to skip that. Hits in a game. Okay, Mattingly hit for cycle, and Winfield got 6 hits. Athletics had 4 errors. Let's click into that. That looks interesting. Yankees A's 11-10 final in 10 innings. So Mattingly homer, double, single, single. Oh, there's the triple in the 6th. I missed that. Okay. So Mattingly hits for the cycle in his first 4 at-bats. And then we have Winfield. Single, single, double, single. Homer in the 9th. Off Keith Atherton. And another single in the 10th. Wow. All right. RBI, we're going to skip. Stolen bases. Errors. We already did Mattingly's cycle. In the park homers, nothing in August. Strikeout games. High strikeouts in August was Sutcliffe with 14. And we did not have a no-hitter in August. So I think we're going to wrap it up here. So we've got a month to play, and let's see how that shakes out with the pennant race coming down the stretch. And like I said, we'll do our final report and then have some playoff games here. So hope you're enjoying the as played replay of the '84 season. Thanks for watching. keep playing ball, and we'll see you soon. Take care.